What's up, Mega 5 Stars? Welcome back to YouTubers Commentary Edition. And let's get on the topic that you're here for. As you see in the description, yes, I want to send out my condolences to the Frost family. It's a terrible thing when you lose the monarch of your family. That could be very devastating. And my heart goes out to the Frost family. Now, let's get into the video. So, Deshae did bring up the fact that Brooklyn smiled during the service when she had to go up and do her part. And so, as you or a lot of you might have seen or know, Brooklyn does that a lot in a lot of situations and things that you might feel as though is very serious and she should be taken serious. That girl will smile, laugh, or something. And I do notice that her mom has done it too. Like things that we feel like, well, I might have felt like, wow, why are you laughing and smiling about that? They have done that a lot in the past. So, as Deshae was saying that somebody in the background, I think it was Brooklyn's grandmother, who said that it was just a nervous situation, that, you know, she's probably just nervous. And then Brooklyn did try to defend herself and say, you know, what do you mean? Like, she didn't think it was funny. She probably was just nervous or whatever. So I do see that happen a lot. At first when Brooklyn used to do it, I used to be like, what is wrong with her? Because, you know, Brooklyn to me has some ways that's just like, okay, now, I don't know. That's don't look right. But anyway, and then as the time went on and you started noticing that she does it a lot, it could be a nervous situation. It could be. But some things, she really, I don't know. It's kind of funny which one she taking serious. You can't really tell which things that she takes serious or which things that she do. And then and again, I did see her take a lot of things serious. Like she took her grandmother, her other grandmother who passed away, she took that really serious. I mean, she was really heartbroken over that. So it's just certain things that she might show and then certain things she might. So I don't know. But she could have a nervous feeling. There are people out there who smile when they're nervous. So, but anyway, I see her mom do it a lot too. But her mom does it when through the family, and some things that her mom be laughing about, she really be laughing at it. She don't be laughing because she nervous. Her mom does some things that she really be laughing at it, like literally laughing at some things that you would think she should be taken serious. Even her family called her out on it one time. I think one time she was laughing at something Mike had done or something, and he called her out on it. But I don't know. That's just the way their family rolls. So there you go. But and then let's get on the topic about what she shared about Mel Mel, her other son. I'm kind of like, why she shared that? But then again, I'm like, well, she do share their life. She do share their YouTube life. And maybe she just don't want to leave nothing out. But I don't think Mel Mel, her son, who doesn't really like to be on camera, he probably didn't want her to disclose that information. But he told her that he was upset with her, that he wasn't in the picture of them at the when they was putting their grandmother to rest. So he felt some type of way that he wasn't in the picture. And he told her that in private. So I don't know if he probably even wanted her to disclose that to the world. But she did. So here we are doing commentary on it. Now, I just want to say this. He might have felt some way of not being in the picture, yes. But me as a mom myself, I would have, to made him feel better, I would have went back and sorted out of a memory of him and her so that he can have personally for himself. And then along with that picture, if I ever was to share that picture, I will also make sure I share another picture of him and her together. And when I say that, me being a mom and loving person that I am, I felt the need to put this out there. Exhibit A, Exhibit A, Exhibit A. Yes, Mel Mel has one of the finest moments with his great grandma. I don't know. I think they call her, what did they call her? I forget what they call her. But this is one of the finest moments of him and her that Monique has shared. And Mel Mel took it upon himself on his birthday, his recent birthday, that he wanted, and this is so special, that he wanted his birthday with his great grandma. He wanted it at her house, and he wanted everybody to come and have dinner over her house with her and his grandpa. I just feel as though that was such a special moment. And yes, Mel Mel to me is such a special loving child, and he's not fake. And he's just down to earth. And for him to want that, this is something that he can treasure forever. Forever. And her being a mom, hopefully, if she sees this video, which I don't know if they'll ever watch, I don't know, because I done talked so much about them in the past. But anyway, if you guys want to even elaborate to her, take a photo of this picture, frame it, give it to Mel Mel side by side with the picture that they took at the funeral. Because really, to be honest with you, he has one of the most richest photos, because he took the time out to celebrate her last moments of the year with her, that he will have her last months forever. But the fact that he took the time out to spend his birthday with her, that's just special. And this was the last one. So this is a special moment for him that he could always treasure and have, and which a lot of them probably won't. So this is his special moment. So let's give it up for Mel Mel. Let's give it up for Mel Mel. That's a mega 5 stars moment right there. And I just hope that his mom take time out to do that, because he seems like the child that just is interested not in the flashy lights and the flashy lifestyle and all of that. He's interested in intimate, special moments with his family. And he sure has that right here. And I'm going to tell you guys all, this is a wonderful lesson in life. And I had to take a moment, because I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because it just brought up memories of my great-grands, okay? And when you're young, let me tell you, so take heed, guys, take heed. The reason why I said this young man is so special, because a lot of young people do not see the value in their minox, meaning their great-grands, the top of the family, meaning their great-grandmas and great-grandpas. They don't see. A lot of people do not see the specialty in them until they get older, until they get adults and older and wiser, and until they have kids of their own, grandkids of their own, and great-grandkids of their own. A lot of people don't realize the value of these older people in their lives, their monarchs in their family. They don't realize the value in them until they get older themselves and they start their own family. And when I look at it, guys, and I see young people disrespecting older people, you're going to be there one day. You're going to be there one day, okay? And you're going to realize what you're missing. You're going to realize what you're missing. Guys, I could sit back and tell you some of the fondest moments of my great-grandmothers, okay? The fondest moments I remember from my mom great-grandma was her taking me my first time to Washington, D.C. As you know, I'm from New Jersey, but her first time, I went to Washington, D.C. with her, and she took the time out to explain Washington, D.C. to me. I was a little young girl, and we was just passing through on the bus to go to Texas for the first time in Houston. So that was my first time ever being in Washington, D.C., and my first time ever being in Houston, Texas to visit my aunt. And on the way there, through this bus ride, right now people are flashing on the plane, going here, there, everywhere, and not really taking the time out to see the scenery, to feel the environment, things like that. And having that moment with family, memories, right? But this is one memory I'll never forget. She made us sandwiches, the best chicken sandwiches I've ever had. She made us sandwiches, snacks, and she had them all. She made them all. We didn't stop at a fast food restaurant or anything like that. And on the way there, in our ride, she would She told me about different things about Washington, different things about Texas. Just memory of me and her talking, me asking questions and she answering them. And so this time, I will never forget that time, and I won't forget the time that she came to my 8th grade graduation. I won't forget that time. I mean, just her being there was just so special to me. Just a special moment that I'll never forget. Okay, so that's one. And then my my great-grandmother on my father's side, the special moment I had with her was her first time, my first time ever experienced cooking. The first time, my mom might think it was her, but no, the first time I ever started to experience cooking was with my great-grandma. She was the one that taught me how to make, I don't know the proper name of that dish. I'm sorry, the camera died. But it was butter, apples, cinnamon, and sugar, and a tad bit of lemon juice. But anyway, she will put it in a frying pan. Guys, you can try this one day. Follow me, because one day I'm going to make it. And I put it in the we put it in the frying pan. She put the butter in first. Then she sliced up the apples. Well, she already sliced up the apples, but when she sliced up the apples, after she sliced up the apples, we put the apples in the butter, then the cinnamon and the sugar, and a little bit of lemon juice. And that was just the best tasting, guys. Hot, but who would have thought? Well, it's like apple pie. So, but it's without the pie crust. But the buttery taste of those apples, the cinnamon and the sugar, and then just a hint of lemon juice. Oh my gosh. Out of the frying pan, chef's kiss. It was delicious. So she is the first person that introduced me to cooking. And I will never forget that. I love her dearly. She's gone now. And so is my mom's grandma is gone now. But they taught me some valuable lessons, how to share moments, just moments with your loved ones and friends. I will always cherish that. And that's one of the reasons why I made sure that with my children and my grandchildren, they set the mark. They set the mark for me to always have memories, great memories with them, to give them great memories of me so that they can pass it on to their family. It's like developing a generational tradition. And so your loved ones will always remember this. Your grandkids, your great-grands, you will always remember this. And so I love them for that, and I thank them for that. And so that's why this is one of my special moments as well of the week to share with you guys, because for him to have done that at such a young age speaks volume of him, speaks volume, purity, love and volume of this young man. And so I want to say to you all, guys, watch how you do things. Watch what you say. Respect older people, because they have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. Okay, I hate people that get out here and say that old lady or this old and you old. You're young, you're dumb, because you're going to have to get to that age, and watch what you do. Watch what you say and how you do it, because you're going to have to reap what you sow. Do not go around putting that energy on you, because you wouldn't want that to happen to you when you get older. So be wise, be respectful. Guys, that was my son. He's probably trying to say, Mom, don't get upset. But be wise and be respectful, okay? To your older people, acknowledge them. They're wise. They're wise. They have a lot of wisdom. They could teach you a lot. So be careful how you treat them, what you say to them, and how you act to them, and value them. Value them, honey. Talk to them. Get information from them. Let them teach you, because you're going to need that when you get older. But anyway, guys, I don't want to rant on. I don't want to lecture you, but I just had to get that out. And that was just a special moment. And hopefully she shares that with her son, because that's just a beautiful thing. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. That's my commentary for today. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. I'll see you soon. Done.